in a world of topsy-turvy, why are we surprised when one day everything's on and 4 days later everything's off? Just a week ago, they announced that the OPM had awarded a contract to a company called Workday that was going to contract out a lot of their human resource processing, payroll information, and most importantly, as far as I'm concerned, retirement paperwork. First time ever, at last, retirement paperwork was going to be computerized. Can you imagine? So a week ago, they made that announcement. 4 days later, on a Friday, out comes this information that the no-bid award to Workday was being, quote, canceled in its entirety, unquote. Oh yeah, on again, off again. And guess what the announcement left out? The announcement left out any wording about computerized retirement paperwork. Was that on purpose? Now, I quoted the saying, canceled in its entirety, unquote. So one could assume that means online retirement paperwork has been canceled. Oh, but I don't think so. Now, this is just my opinion. They took a retirement packet back in February, towards the end of February, and did their magic. I won't use the two-letter initials of what I think they did, and created the very first online retirement application and processed it start to finish and deemed it a success. And then in the month of March, processed 30, maybe 40 additional ones using that same program. Interesting how they did that. So do I really think they've completely scrapped online retirement applications? I don't. Do I think they're anywhere near rolling it out with a deadline of the 1st of June and a drop dead deadline of July the 2nd? No, I don't really think that's feasible. Did I start this whole thing out talking about topsy-turvy, on again, off again? I just think if you're a federal employee, a postal employee, right now in 2025, you just need to buckle your seatbelt and get ready for the ride. And you might as well make up your mind to enjoy these historical times in some form or fashion, rather than letting it torment you and drive you nuts. It's not worth it. Oh yeah, and I do understand. I've been riffed. I have had my job eliminated. I have had my job ripped out of my hands and taken away from me without cause. So I do know what it feels like. That is the difference in federal employee benefit coordinators and all of the other guys jumping on this federal bandwagon, inundating your inbox with emails after emails, advertisements after advertisements, promises after promises that they're going to take care of you. Just be careful, guys. I am a FERS retiree. All of the decisions being made is impacting me and my family. So I really do care. And I really do want to come on here as the roller coaster continues, as this, I won't call it a joyride, continues. I just want to bring the information. So last week I told you, oh, guess what? Retirement applications are all going to be online and there's a deadline that you can't go past. And this week I'm coming back on and saying, nope, it's been retracted. So stay tuned for the latest current events as they pop up. I'm Elizabeth Inman, and you can find out more information about us at www.febcnow.com. Hit the link and let's start your roadmap to success so that your federal retirement experience will be way better than what you were anticipating it being. We can make it better, so we can take away some of the stress. Let's work on that together. How about a 17-point assessment of what federal retirement needs to look like, the things you need to check the box for, so that regardless of when it happens, you know you're ready. That would be a great first step, don't you think? I think so.